Welcome to Patio Therapy. It's a beautiful Saturday. Drinking my iced coffee. Today I wanted to talk about a couple of new things we're doing. We launched a new show this past week on Friday called Dev Den. It's a show where I kind of let you in behind the scenes on a project that I'm working on. The first one we're going to look at is a video game called In Defense of Dreams. It's pretty cool. If you want to check it out, I would go and look for the Dev Den playlist, and it's pretty easy. There's only one episode right now, so just watch it. We'd love to know what you think. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. I also started work on a Apple TV app. I've built 2 or 3 since I got the dev kit just to see how things tick and what makes it work, and it's pretty cool. There's some omissions that are kind of interesting that they're not there, like WebKit isn't available, so you can't embed any kind of web content, which was unique, I guess. Didn't really see that coming, but it's a cool platform. The hardware is awesome. The controller is super fun, so looking forward to playing with that. And I'm trying to resist the urge to make a weather app. I made a comment on Twitter about that there would be a onslaught of weather apps, and I still think there will be. Some of them good, some of them terrible. But playing around with it, it really seemed like a fun idea to make a weather app, but even after I made the disparaging remark about it, and I actually built one halfway, got it all working API wise to pull in the weather and show it, and force myself to stop, since it was just ridiculous. Why in the world am I doing this? So I'm thinking about other stuff. I'm probably going to make an app for my YouTube stuff, so you can install that for the 10 people who subscribe to that YouTube channel. They can install an app and not have to worry about going to YouTube, and just do everything from the Apple TV. So that is what I'm kind of working on now. Got my iPhone 6S in the mail yesterday. It's all shiny. It's nice. I really love this phone. I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot of difference between this and the 6, and from an industrial design standpoint you'd be right, but they did a lot of nice work to it. The surface has some sort of coating to make it not as slippery, so it doesn't slide out of your hand when you move, and I'll probably actually be able to use this without a case, where the 6 I could not. I really love 3D touch. I'm refuse to call it force, whatever. I've already taken one of my apps and added some force touch to it from the launch screen kind of thing. Not anything too spectacular, no peek and pop or anything, but it was super easy to do. They did a really good job making it simple. It's kind of counterintuitive the way they have it set up, but specifically for launching from the icon of the app itself, when you force touch on that and you get the menu items, the options from there, that's a little counterintuitive, I think, the way they did that, but it's very simple and easy to implement. It took me 5 minutes to add it, so that was super exciting. So there's that. The new game, the game that is being built as I'm doing Dev Den, is a survival shooter with levels and stuff. It's gonna be pretty cool. I'm hoping to have a releasable Mac demo of that in probably a month, and my target is to get it on the App Store for the Apple TV, Xbox One, and PS4 when it's done. So that should be fun to walk through that process. I've designed and built applications before for mobile and desktop, and then web and all of that stuff, but I've never actually done anything that would run on a console and have people interacting with it in that way. And so I'm excited and kind of freaking out about the process of not only the creative process and the development process, but then the publishing and everything. It's pretty crazy how that works. So look forward to a lot of videos about that in the future. I guess to close, I'm going to switch it up and use the iPhone and its 4K video, because I shoot all of this stuff in 4K. So I'm going to use the 4K video on this to give you a breakdown of my equipment and how it's all connected, since I've had a ton of people asking about that. So let's just make that happen, shall we? All right, as you can see here, if I can get the lighting right, this is my GoPro Black. It's the new Hero 4, and does a lot of really great, it's really well designed. It has some problems with there being no LCD, so there's no viewfinder. I have to use a phone, or I usually use my iPad to do my frame ups and everything, so that's kind of weird. I got it connected to this tripod connector that allows me to connect it to my tripod. Yeah, bring this over into the sun here so it's a little better. 4 connected to the tripod. This cable here you're seeing goes down to my Rode Pro mic, which is sitting on the crank handle for the tripod. And then I have the legs extended. It's pretty simple, little setup, but it gets the job done. It's all right. This has been Patio Therapy for Saturday. Glad you joined me, as always. If you have questions or comments, feel free to get them to me on Twitter. My tweet information will be right here. My Twitter information will be right here. Or you can comment on the video, or send me smoke signals or letters in the mail, carrier pigeons, really any kind of connection you want. I'm there. Thanks a lot. Have a good one. Bye-bye.